Alright guys, this is going to be one huge update.
In a language that everybody here can easily understand.
What is up, YouTube? Yes, I am back. I know it has been a long time and a few of you guys have been saying, when is my next video up? Well, as you just saw from that introduction, it's going to be a long one. Don't worry, it's not going to be in one big long video because I know it gets boring, so it's going to be in about probably 3 parts. You've got my just general pickups that I got over the last few months, then you've got my second-hand Blu-rays which I picked up over the last couple of months, and then my final part will be my birthday pickups, the ones I went out and used my birthday money on, and I've still got a few more coming, so that's what this video is going to be about. It's going to be a few firsts because I've been on YouTube a year. Been a long time. I've enjoyed every minute of it. Thank you so much to you guys for subscribing, supporting my channel, all your wonderful comments. It's kept me going, and that's why I still do these videos. So yeah, 1 year. So this is my year celebration. It's about 105, I think, Blu-rays here to show you. So it's a long one. Stick with me. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Well, I hope you enjoy it anyway. You got my first ever gift box set. I've got my first foreign language film. I actually dove into that. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm looking forward to. And I've got one of my favourite Hitchcock films finally on Blu-ray. That's for you, fuckable, but I'll go more into that a little bit later once I get to it. So yeah, this is the video. I'm going to try and make it as brief as I can. I'll try and get through these as quick as I can, show them as quickly as I can, and just generally hope you guys enjoy it. So here we go. First off, I'm going to do a massive shout out to a good friend of mine who I speak to quite a lot on Facebook. That's Rory. If you haven't seen his channel, I guarantee you have, but if you haven't, check him out. Great guy, great videos, does some good out and abouts and some great updates. I cheekily asked him when he put up on Facebook he was going to Kex or something, or I think we were talking about going to CEX or whatever, and he said he was going to Manchester, and I said, oh yeah, I can have a look out for some titles, thinking you'd only, just maybe a couple, just pick me up a couple. He picked me up, I think it was 7. Mate, thank you. There was no need to do that. Your next one will be on the way soon. I'm just trying to decide which one I'm going to get for you. I've already sent you 2, and I'm sure he's already shown them in his videos, and I'm sorry this is taking a while to show, but it's happening now, so here you go. So yeah, let's get through these first. Thank you very much, mate. I really appreciate it, and I'm so glad I've got these ones in my collection because I love these, and they were all from CEX, but absolutely fantastic quality. No real damage to them at all, so I'm really happy with that. Look brand new. So here we go. First one is a film I think I put in my top 10. Absolutely adore it. American History X. Excellent film. Brilliant acting by Edward Norton and Edward Furlong. And if you haven't seen this film, really worth a watch. Great drama, and utterly, I remember watching this and just being astounded. But brilliant film. Next one, again, another great gangster film. Scorsese just battered it with this one. It was fantastic. The Departed. I remember seeing this in the cinema and just being blown away by it. And it was a great film to watch, and just glad to have it in the collection. Thank you again, mate. Another film, again, I saw a long time ago. I haven't watched it in a while, funnily enough, but I just wanted it in the collection because I do enjoy it. I like Bruce Willis. I like Mila Jovovich, if that's how you say her name. I have no idea. Apologies if I've got that wrong. And that is The Fifth Element. Cracking film, very entertaining. And I remember watching it, not liking it, and then about 3 or 4 years later, I gave it another go and really enjoyed it. I think it just grew on me. It was a very good film. Another Scorsese film, yeah. Fantastic film, fantastic gangster film. And if you don't have it in your collection, get it. Goodfellas, absolutely brilliant. Again, acting is top quality. Ray Liotta, Robert De Niro, Joe Pesci, all fantastic in this film, and just make it worthwhile watch. Brilliant film. Another film, one of my personal favourites when I was a kid. And I really cannot wait for my son to be old enough to watch this because I really can't wait to watch this with him on a Sunday afternoon like I used to. And that is The Goonies. Fantastic. I remember watching this and just thinking, I want to go out and find treasure. Never going to happen. But, I think it's inspired my generation anyway, just to go out looking for treasure on our little beach that we live near. So great film, but and definitely worth watching. Again, thank you again. Another film I've only seen once, but I remember really enjoying it and just sitting there thinking, yeah, I'm glad I've watched this. It's a good film. It was different because I'm so used to the actor being a hero in the big trilogy that he's in, and that is A History of Violence. I was kind of expecting it just to be a mistaken identity, and it surprised me by going the way it didn't. I didn't think it was going to go. So yeah, very good film. Again, quality acting by Viggo Mortensen and what's his name? Ed Harris. Ed Harris, great film. And the final film that Rory picked me up, and again, I felt another gangster film, funnily enough, that I saw in the cinema, thoroughly enjoyed just because it was different at the time, and that was Lucky Number 11. Again, quality acting. Josh Hartnett, I think, is a very good actor, and not many people give him a lot of credit. And I think he deserves a lot more credit because, yes, he's done a couple of films that are a bit cheesy, but I've got a couple of films in here, I think. Yeah, there's at least another film with him in that I really enjoy, and I think he's a very good actor, and he deserves more. But anyway, I think he's in this Penny Dreadful. Apparently, he's very good in that, so check it out if you haven't seen it. I'm not into that kind of stuff, so I probably won't watch it, but Lucky Number 11. Very, very good film. So, Rory, thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much. I really appreciate the kindness you gave there because I was not expecting that. I was expecting two. So check him out. Great guy. Definitely worth a watch. And mate, as I said, I know I've already sent you two. Another one's on its way. I'm just going to space it out just to keep you guessing so you don't know when they're coming. But anyway, thank you very much again, mate. And we'll move on to my next pickups for the last couple of months, I think. Apologies if I'm speaking really fast, guys. I'm just trying to get through this as quick as possible. So if it's not making much sense, I do apologise, but you're looking at the Blu-ray, so it shouldn't really make too much of a difference. Anyway, the next pickup I got was from a YouTuber who put a video up saying of some steelbooks he was selling. And I thought, I've been looking for this one. I missed out when it was on Zavvi, and I really wanted it, and he was offering a very cheap price. That is Movies Are Us 1984, I think it was. If I've got it wrong, mate, I do apologise. Very good YouTuber, very good channel. I've only seen a couple of his videos, but I was planning on checking them all out, but I've had a very busy couple of months. I've been on holiday, been to Portugal, come back, been back to Liverpool to see family for my 30th. So it's been a little bit hectic and I've been working quite a bit. So I do apologise. I do plan on checking some more of your videos out. So here we are. This was Finding Nemo steelbook. I absolutely love this steelbook and I was so gutted I missed out on it because I was umming and ahhing about it. I saw it on eBay, Zavvi's store or whatever, and it was going really quickly. And I was thinking to buy it, and I didn't. And then it sold out, and I was like, really wish I got it. And then luckily, he was selling his steelbooks, and I picked this up because I really like it. I love the embossing on the teeth and the shark and all that. So I was really glad to pick this up. So thank you very much, mate. And this is one of my favourites in my collection. So thank you again. My first gift box set. I have the steelbook of this. And it was the only reason I got this was because it was going very cheap. You don't get many gift box sets cheap, so thought I will pick this up because I wanted it, and I haven't actually opened it, and I'm not going to open it because I've got the steelbook and I've already opened that, so there's no point opening both. And that is the From Dusk Till Dawn box set. I think you get in this obviously the From Dusk Till Dawn Amore, 2 shot glasses, some art cards or postcards, and badges, and a tattoo. So you get a few things in this, nice little box set. But as I said, I'm not going to open this, I'm going to keep this sealed for now because I like it sealed and it's up on my shelf, so it looks quite nice. Goes with some of them anyway. Right, this is, the next one I got was for my anniversary. My wife got me this for our anniversary. I've been wanting to see this film. I still haven't checked it out yet. I mean, again, been so busy, I have not even caught up with a lot of things. There's a lot of films I want to watch now, and I have loads to watch, and I've got to try and play catch up somehow. Don't know how I'm going to do it, but here we go. And that is Captain Phillips. Wanted to see this in the cinema, missed it, and glad I picked it up. The steelbook's pretty plain, but it was going cheap, so I asked for it. I didn't want to get the Amore. I thought I'd get the steelbook, and it was going for a similar price in HMV at the time, I think. So yeah, Captain Phillips. Next one is another all-time favourite of mine, and I picked it up in about May, I think it was. Yeah, it was, and it also stars Tom Hanks. Forrest Gump. I think I mentioned this in one of my previous videos that I wanted to get this steelbook and wanted to upgrade because I think it was in my top 10, if I remember rightly. Jesus, I need to look back at that. I can't remember what my top 10 is. That's terrible. But yeah, this is in my top 10, I think. If not, I'd take it back. But yeah. And I said I want to upgrade to Blu-ray, but I want to get the Steelbook. It sold out in most places, and then it sold out on the entertainment store, and I was like, damn it, I knew I should have picked it up, and I forgot. I just randomly checked one day, did a search on Play, and it came back up on the entertainment store for a similar price. I think it went up by maybe £2 or £3, but it was back on there, and I thought, right, I've got to get it. So here we go, picked it up. So got one of my favourite films there. I just love this film. It's such a heartfelt film, and I think I've mentioned this to Mataticus. That's what it was. Mataticus Tutui was his competition, asking what one of our favourite films, what has meaning to us, and this was, I explained why. So yeah, Forrest Gump. That's what it was. It wasn't my top 10, but it was that. So I'm glad I remembered that. Next ones I got were two little films off eBay, brand new, sealed. And in slim cases, which I liked because it made I was not using as much space. And that is, I know what you did last summer, and I still know what you did last summer. Not as good. I prefer this much more. This is a much more entertaining film. I do like this horror film. This is okay, but I thought I'd get this, I'll get that. So just to make the collection go together. And I do like my horror films. And I probably will watch this again anyway. So, and I got them for really cheap. I think it was like £3 each off. I can't remember the name of the store, but it was really cheap. And they got quite a few. They got like a few good men. Not the age range, but they were all region free. And they're all UK. So I thought for £3, I can't really go wrong. I think maybe they're like the old like giveaway stock that you used to get when you first got Blu-ray players and stuff. I'm guessing that's what they may have been from. But yeah. Glad to pick these up because I do like the I Know What You Did Last Summers. I don't like the third one, I think shit, but at least these are decent. The next one I got was Father's Day off My Little Boy. I think I put this up on Facebook as well. It's a TV series that I really am enjoying. It's only got 2 series out so far. I'm looking forward to the 3rd series. I like the way it's going. I like the direction it's going. It's not too serious, but it's not too jokey and cartoony-ish and all that. And that is Arrow. Very well acted and some great cast in there. I mean, it's very a good cast and a very entertaining show. I mean, if you haven't seen this, do check it out. I mean, you may like it. It may be your kind of thing, but I definitely enjoy it, and it is worth watching. I'm so glad to have got this from my little boy. So thank you very much. My next one is because I love the films. I just absolutely adore them. And I saw that Zavi were doing them on imports, and then that sold out, and I missed out on that. And then I checked up on Amazon, and they had it for £9, which was cheaper. So I thought I'm going to get it because it was much cheaper than Zavi, and it's a film I just love and adore. And I've got it on 3D, but I wanted it just for my collection because I wanted the steelbook of it, and that is Jurassic Park. If there's anyone in America that watches my channel, I think there's a UV code. Yep, there is a UV code. I cannot use it. So anyone in America that wants this UV code, the first person that requests it will get this UV code for Jurassic Park. And I hope you enjoy it. But anyway, yeah, Jurassic Park, I really want the steelbook. And it is a nice steelbook. I like the Real Heroes Edition steelbooks that they do. We don't get them over here, so it was nice that for some reason Zavi and Amazon decided to start selling them over here. So I'm glad to have picked this up. The next pickup is another steelbook that is on, funnily enough, behind me. I went to cinema to see it. It is nowhere near the original. I do not think I prefer it to the original. I absolutely love the original. I grew up on the original and I absolutely adore it. But I really did enjoy it because it was different. They didn't try and copy. They didn't try and, they took it their own way and tried to make their own film out of it. And it was very enjoyable for me, and I enjoyed it. And I went to see it cinema with Greg, and that is RoboCop. Very entertaining film. If you go in there just thinking, I know it's not going to be like the original, I'm just going to go in there and enjoy what it's going to tell me. Again, the cast is great. Gary Oldman's fantastic. The guy who plays RoboCop, I think Joel Kinnaman or something, I can't remember his name. He's very good. And then you've got Samuel L. Jackson, who is pretty much a cameo, but he's fantastic. and then you've also got Michael Keaton. You know, it's great to see Michael Keaton back in films. I think he's fantastic, and he was very, very good in this. So great film, and worth a watch. Definitely worth a watch. The next film is one I picked up and I cannot wait to see because everyone keeps saying it is awesome, and I was meant to watch it a few weeks ago and ran out of time and just didn't have a chance. And I do love the Steelbook, and that is The Wolf of Wall Street. Again, I hear fantastic things about DiCaprio in this. Scorsese just seems to keep making fantastic films. I know I probably said fantastic about a million times. I really am sorry. I just my vocabulary is really weak. I do apologise, but anyway, yeah. Wolf on Wall Street. Can't wait to see this and can't wait to check this out. Next film I got was one again that sold out on Zavvi. I think is now officially sold out, and I'm glad I did because it was a film I haven't seen but I was interested in seeing, and it's a lovely steelbook as well. Lovely. And that is V for Vendetta. Very shiny, very glossy, and embossed. So it was a beautiful steelbook, and I'm glad I picked this up. I am looking forward to watching this because again, it's something don't know much about, so I'm looking forward to seeing what it's going to do. And you know, I kind of like my kind of vigilante films and stuff like that, and that's what I've been told this is kind of like. So we shall see. I'm looking forward to checking it out. The final film I picked up just before I do my second-hand ones was one of my all-time favourite. I can't believe I forgot his name. James Cameron films. Terminator 2: Judgment Day. So glad to have picked this up. I have actually got all the Terminators now on Blu-ray, and you'll see that because they're all featured in here. This big pile that is below the screen that you can't see, but you saw at the start. Terminator 2. I wanted to upgrade all the Terminators to Blu-ray because I just enjoy those films. Terminator 3 is okay, but I think Terminator Salvation is better than Terminator 3. But anyway, I'll talk about that in a second. So Terminator 2, fantastic, excellent film. Sorry, great film, and again, just better in every single way than the original. I do love the original, but just better. You know, more action, better script. I think, better cast, and I would have liked to have had Michael Biehn in it. It would have been good to have him in it, but obviously he died in the first one, so you can't really. If you haven't seen the first one, I do apologise. I've just ruined it for you, so sorry. But anyway, yeah, Terminator 2. That is my pickups for the last 2 months. Well, my pickups of new films, and you know that I didn't buy secondhand or didn't get for my birthday or buy for my birthday. This next part 2, will be my CEX pickups, and trust me, there is a shitload. So I'll get through that as quick as I can. See you in part 2, guys.